Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So what was with that Bitcoin ETF Cointelegraph debacle yesterday, guys? We did see the price of Bitcoin go up to about $30,000. You guys can see that wick up there. And if I throw a price tag on there, you can see 29,900, and it did retrace back. Check out that volume. We did see a huge daily volume for Bitcoin yesterday. This is Bitcoin on the daily, by the way. Today, the trend is looking indecisive as of now. However, we have made some gains despite what happened yesterday. And guys, I'm going to go through it to the best of my ability. And there could be more than meets the eye in this story. Right now, Bitcoin's trading at 28,500. So up since yesterday, which, we saw Bitcoin finish the day at about 27,001. So, yesterday's story did in fact see a bit of a boost for Bitcoin regardless of whether the story was true or not. You can see that trend there, fairly robust, even though we did wick up here and then come right back down. The trend kept moving upwards, forming higher highs and higher lows. So that is what we want to see in a bull market. First, I wanted to start off with this clip from Kathy Woods, okay? Natalie Brunell, she asked Kathy Woods about what the SEC has been doing with the spot Bitcoin ETF applications. Of course, this story revolves around that particularly. We got news yesterday that BlackRock specifically, their Bitcoin ETF application was approved, but then we found out that was false. Guys, check this out.
So now with the ETF, what is going on? I think, we know the research people at the SEC, and they know what they're talking about. They are really good. We've met the head of FinHub now, who reports directly to Chairman Gensler. And for me, the disconnect is they know so much and they are so good that I believe this was much more Gary Gensler standing in the way. I don't know for sure because they could never say something like that. I just know from how we have discussed Bitcoin with them that they really understand it and they understand its merits. Most important. So this is Gary Gensler. Why he allowed, and I will say he because I think he's the gating factor here, why he allowed a Bitcoin futures ETF, which involves counterparty risk, and not a Bitcoin ETF, which does not involve counterparty risk. In fact, it is backed, ours would be backed by Bitcoin 1-for-1 in cold storage at Coinbase. That's why Grayscale has won its case. It is that argument. And so I think Gary Gensler's personal Vietnam is coming around to haunt him. I do think the SEC is moving now. He has, in effect, said, hey, I'm not the only decision maker. There are 5 commissioners here. That means some of the research that we believe is percolating up to those commissioners might be getting through to them and might be the grounds now for the approval of a Bitcoin ETF. And we don't think that the SEC will approve just one. They will probably approve a group of them. And that means it will become a marketing battle. And we do hope that our research, how much we give away our research, mostly because we feel it very important to educate. It's one of our mission and values. We hope that helps us as we, hopefully being one of those approved, go out and start marketing.
So a lot to unpack there, specifically Kathy Woods saying that Gary Gensler's personal Vietnam is coming back to haunt him. The SEC, though, is learning, at least according to Kathy Wood. So their Bitcoin ETF was not approved, even though the news came out that the BlackRock ETF was approved. And I know some were saying that they're all going to be approved at once. So, it's not like we would get news of one and not the others. As Kathy Wood says here, it's going to be a competition and then, promoting yourself to your clients so that they buy from you. XRP Crypto Wolf also bringing this up. Another interesting fact here about XRP inflows, that has not changed, although it is not number 1 anymore. If you guys can see down here in this chart, we can see Bitcoin inflows this week have gone up to $16.4 million flows by asset. This is from CoinShares here. And some other big gainers include Solana. Short Bitcoin is actually at 1.7 million and XRP at 400,000, 0.4 million. So other coins like Ethereum, though, are down quite significantly, $7.4 million down, and even Litecoin about $300,000 down. So XRP still staying relatively stable, but Bitcoin here, the big winner. We also been noticing large XRP transactions, in this case to the Bitvavo exchange. This coming from Whale Alert here on Twitter. And if I click on that, you guys can see we can go directly to the Whale Alert page. This was from 3 hours and 1 minute ago. So it was a fresh transaction that I originally discovered it on Twitter, guys. This is happening in real time. The Bitvavo exchange, whoever that sender is, did send 409 million XRP to the receiver here at this receiver address, but we do not have any more information on that. Nevertheless, thought I'd bring that to you considering, this is all kind of happening in real time, even though now we're realizing the Bitcoin story not necessarily true, guys, but what else is percolating? I guess I should mention this too, just quickly with regards to Ripple partner Temenos. They've partnered up with Finland's Aktia Bank chooses Temenos Hub to launch pan-European instant payment services and consolidate all their payment rails onto one single platform. So this is brand new news coming out today. Temenos announced that Finland's wealth manager bank Aktia has selected Temenos to modernize their payment capabilities, adopting Temenos Payment Hub to support the introduction of pan-European instant payments and consolidate all payment rail processing onto a single platform. This move is part of a strategic platform modernization to deliver a better customer experience for domestic and cross-border payments with improved efficiencies and to meet continually changing regulatory and compliance requirements. Aktia serves more than 250,000 individuals and over 20,000 corporates and institutional customers that already run on Temenos for core banking. So Aktia already has a relationship with Temenos, but they are expanding it. Aktia offers comprehensive banking and wealth management services through close collaboration between Aktia's three business areas, asset management, banking, and life insurance. And adding Temenos Payment Hub will allow the bank to simplify and standardize its payment operations for all customers. So you guys can see here, Aktia is choosing to continue their partnership with Temenos, obviously putting them on a new payment rail system, consolidate all their payment rails, something that a Ripple-enabled company like Temenos can do fairly easily, considering the RippleNet DLT technology is interoperable with, so many other different platforms. But not only that, the availability of utilizing XRP for liquidity, that's going to open up more so the exotic rails from the different fiat currencies that may need to come in or out of this particular Finnish bank. So some great news here just from Ripple partner Temenos. I know we're talking about Bitcoin, but other cryptocurrencies are moving. As per this report, again, we're continuously seeing inflows of XRP. And I don't know if we're, seeing this based on Bitcoin's moves or not. I mean, generally the spec market does move with Bitcoin. And so, yesterday XRP did also see a spike. Guys, this is purely speculative. But it's a double-edged sword because we see the spec went up over 50 cents. We see the spec move the market, but then reality sets in and we get that retracement. So XRP again trading just over 49 cents. But in reality, investors slowly but surely are investing in XRP because I think they see the future despite what is going on in the broader crypto space. So guys, the big news, fake Bitcoin ETF report triggers price jump to $30,000, 100 million wave of liquidations occurred. A false rumor about a Bitcoin ETF approval in the US briefly sent the price of Bitcoin soaring. The rumor circulated via the X account of the crypto media outlet Cointelegraph, triggering a $2,000 price surge that prompted sector-wide volatility and resulted in hourly liquidations topping $100 million. So Cointelegraph, you are directly responsible for this. Keep that in mind, guys. The initial tweet was later edited and then deleted shortly thereafter. BlackRock told Blockworks that the SEC has not approved the spot Bitcoin ETF. So BlackRock has actually gone on the record saying, no, it was not approved. BlackRock's iShares spot Bitcoin application is still being reviewed by the SEC. Additionally, sources close to the SEC confirmed to Blockworks that the report from Cointelegraph was false. So that is now the up-to-date information there. Eleanor Turret also noting Cointelegraph says it's conducting an internal investigation into what led to the inaccurate tweet about BlackRock's Bitcoin spot ETF getting approved by the SEC. And so Cointelegraph did come out with this statement here. We apologize for a tweet that led to dissemination of inaccurate information regarding the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. An internal investigation is currently underway. We are committed to transparency and will share the findings of our investigation with the public once it is concluded within 3 hours. Boy, a 3-hour investigation is going to give us all we need to know about what happened over there at Cointelegraph. Eleanor Turret has been on top of this story. She also posted this. Cointelegraph chief addresses the false Bitcoin spot ETF report. Listen to this.
And a social media post. And yes, this was disastrous. And this is an example of what cannot happen. But this is what happens when we are having constant pressure to be the first with every news. And this is not a problem of journalism per se. It's a problem of the society and of the technology. I'm talking about indexation on Google. I'm talking about social media, where if you're not the first, you're the last. There is no second, third, etc.
So she basically said, and Tim Web3 here reiterates, wow, live from Dubai. So the Cointelegraph editor-in-chief on a panel just now in Dubai. So this just is happening in Dubai by happenstance. She's on the stage with Mario Nafal. Sounds like she's totally deflecting responsibility of good journalism after they wiped out $100 million on Bitcoin, saying it's basically the reader's fault that we didn't check. So basically completely deflecting the reader's fault that we didn't check the news was legit, and then feeling pressure shock. Okay, so placing the blame, not taking responsibility. Moon Lambo down here saying, wow, this is not a good look for the editor. Accepting blame, it's obviously their fault, is the only path forward. Shirking responsibility reveals a lack of character and values. If I were the top over there at Cointelegraph, I would be firing her so quickly. Okay, so that's what we're getting coming from Dubai. John Deaton here saying this. Here's a surprise. I disagree with the SEC's latest statement. So in the light of all this is another moving part to this situation. The SEC has come out and said, careful what you read on the internet. The best source of information about the SEC is the SEC, which in itself is comical. And so John Deaton did comment on this. I disagree with the SEC's latest statement. The best source of information about the SEC is not the SEC. Confirmation bias and self-serving statements by the SEC disqualify it. Likewise, pissed off investors are too close to the objective. Therefore, we look to judges who are independent and serve as oversight and a check on the SEC to help shape our view of the SEC. An appellate court found the SEC to be arbitrary and capricious. Do you all know how easy it is to defeat a claim of arbitrary and capricious? All the regulator needs to do is provide a plausible explanation for the denial. It doesn't have to be a good explanation or even a correct one. He goes on to say down here, even if the appellate court disagrees with the SEC's rationale, it can't find the SEC arbitrary and capricious if the SEC's reason makes plausible sense. Yet, despite such an easy standard to meet in order to defeat an arbitrary and capricious finding, the SEC couldn't do it. The appellate court unanimously concluded the SEC's denial of a spot ETF was utter nonsense. Finally, a federal judge in the SDNY called the SEC lawyers hypocrites and stated they lacked faithful allegiance to the law. Ouch. So when it comes to the SEC, I choose to listen to the judges. And man, are they speaking loudly. Yes, 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 John Deaton, of course. Very, very good mini tweet thread there with regards to the SEC's latest statement. I mean, how could they come out and say, we are the best source of information here, considering how they have behaved during the Ripple SEC case and now, trying to crush crypto, essentially. I mean, the Coinbase case and dozens of others right now that are on the docket. So this is maybe playing into part of a narrative that is going on. I mean, I don't know. I'm still trying to suss it out myself. Crypto Hub here also posting this. Now, this was a happy coincidence, I got to say. Fox Business, as Eleanor Turret was posting about this, they happened to have Larry Fink on their show that day just by coincidence. So she's saying BlackRock CEO Larry Fink on the Cointelegraph report. She quotes him here, "I was busy all day. I only heard it an hour ago. It's an example of the pent-up interest in crypto. We're hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. Crypto will play a role of flight to quality." Here's Larry Fink on Fox Business.
We're hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. I mean, when you think about, I think some of this rally is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality with all the, all the issues around the Israeli war now, global terrorism. And I think there's more people running into a flight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.
So crypto will play that role as a flight to quality. And notice how he's likening crypto to gold, precious metals, for example, other commodities. And so, interest from investors is at a high right now. And I mean, we wouldn't really believe it if we saw the total market cap here. Let me just throw the total on the daily. Other than yesterday and that spike, guys, we really have not seen anything remarkable for the crypto space after this downturn, an entire bullish year back in 2022. And, just starting to recover now into 2023. So Larry Fink is saying, their clients are looking into getting into crypto, and their clients are doing this as the market is low, guys. This is why me, Working Money Channel, I also want to share with you guys what I'm going to be trading this bull run to. I want to trade with the big institutions, not against the big institutions, like all those FOMOers holding the bag now did back in 2020 and 2021. So getting into my positions now, I think, is going to maximize my profits this coming bull run. So you guys can see I'm going to be trading and posting my trades on the days that they occur. I'm still eyeing some new opportunities in the crypto space. So if you guys want to follow me, it's only $5 a month, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Don't take it from me. Even Larry Fink is saying our clients around the world are clamoring to get into crypto. More people are running into a flight of quality like cryptocurrencies. So, now BlackRock has just confirmed to me that this is false. Of course, their application is still under review. That, just these updates from Eleanor Turret throughout the day. And so here's where it gets interesting, guys. This courtesy of Ito Farina here on Twitter. The fake BTC spot ETF approval news was an inside job to liquidate millions of Bitcoin in short positions and generate profits from insider trading. Now, the editor-in-chief here is saying, it was an honest mistake and we shouldn't really be responsible for this. But Ito Farina thinks something else is going on here, and I'm going to link his video in the description of this tweet thread. I'm not going to play it for you. I'm just going to touch on some points here. So he talks a little bit about the, the price going up. Watcher Guru's tweet, $65 million at that time was liquidated. The total, as we know, was $100 million. But here, guys, from Cowboy Crypto on Twitter, let's not forget who is connected here. Now, here we have Cointelegraph and 1 million views. Hit that tweet of misinformation. Binance bought CoinMarketCap previously, and the same faceless owner, Brandon Shez. Okay, guys, remember that name. Brandon Shez owns Cointelegraph. Remember when CoinMarketCap fudded XRP? Who is Brandon Shez? So we keep going here. Another tweet from Cowboy Crypto after delisting XRP. Coinbase invested in Saffron Finance in March of 2021 with Brandon Shez. Coincidence? Who is the CoinMarketCap founder along with Multicoin Capital founder Kyle Samani, who openly shorted and badmouthed XRP. So we're seeing a connection here with Cointelegraph, obviously CoinMarketCap, badmouthing XRP, and then Binance ended up buying CoinMarketCap. So Brandon Shez is listed as the founder of Cointelegraph. It's a fake made-up name who is also listed as the founder of CoinMarketCap. And CoinMarketCap was now, as I mentioned, now bought up by Binance. So here we have CEO or editor-in-chief of Cointelegraph with CZ. Things that make you go, And then there's also the bad mouthing of XRP. So has this been run by Bitcoin maxis all along? I know CoinDesk, that's one story. Cointelegraph, I was not so sure, but it's looking as though Ito Farina is pointing us to some new information here. Also, this, guys, another bombshell from Borovic. Cointelegraph tweets, Bitcoin ETF approval, then Bitcoin pumps to $30,000, then Cointelegraph interns profit $2.2 million on Rollbit. What? Check this out, guys. This is the Bitcoin chart, and you guys can see after the news broke, we did see that huge wick up to 30,000, as I showed you guys at the beginning of this video. Then the price just kind of came back down. Here was the news right in here, breaking SEC-approved shares of Bitcoin spot ETF. The price pumped. Check this out over here, Rollbit. This you? Asks Rollbit, replying to Cointelegraph's tweet. Rollbit Cointelegraph. Entry price $27,700, wager amount $50,000, return on investment 4,401%. They cashed out a total of $2.25 million. Could it have been interns at Cointelegraph making a quick buck? Guys, I don't know, but it looks as though Rollbit may be onto something here. Again, all very, very shady practices if this is true. So I wanted to thank Ito Farina just for pointing that out, the connections to Cointelegraph, Binance, CoinMarketCap, so on and so forth. And who's Brandon Shez? Very, very strange that we're getting this information. It could be an inside job. Regardless of that, though, Larry Fink is in fact saying more people are running into a flight of quality like cryptocurrency. So is it any surprise? I mean, when the market's down, we need a little bit of encouragement. This isn't my first rodeo, so I'm accumulating. That's just me and just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.